Everyone, I hope you guys are doing well, and today in this video I'm gonna show you an automation in which I am extracting the social media content and saving it into a Google Sheet, and I'm doing it with the help of Perplexity in make.com. So let's begin with the video. Thank you. So in today's video, you are gonna learn how we can make an automation through which we can get the news articles or any kind of articles what we want, and their URLs and their social media posts and the publish date as well. So you can see a sheet here in which I want the article title on the luxury lifestyle and their URLs and the social media post and the publish date here. So for this thing I made an automation here. So this is the Perplexity, which is the same as like the chat GPT. So in this thing I give its a command. You can say the prompt here. So I told it that I want a list of 6 articles on the luxury living lifestyle, and I want their URLs and the social media post and the links and the publish date as well. So in the last I added some notes here that, for example, let's say here I want the article and should be starting and ending with the plus sign. The title of that article should be starting with the plus sign and ending with the same thing, and the URL should be starting with these brackets, and the post, social media post, should be starting with these signs, and the publish date should be in between these bracket. So the reason why I added these notes here is that if I don't give this command to it, it will give all the data in the in just one row, so which I don't want. I actually want to make them separate in the Google Sheet. So here I added a parser through which it will just get the post or the thing which is coming out in result of this thing. So let's try and just run this module, and let's see what it gives us. It will take a shorter, and let's see what it gives us. So it is working here and it will give some result on articles, and let's say if we said we want 6 articles, it will give us 6. So this is the result here. Let's check out the result what it is giving us. So we go into messages and the content here. Okay, so it is giving the article. This is the article number 1, and you can see here it is giving the name of this article in this the plus sign, in between the plus sign. So and the next thing, the post is in between these signs, the greater than and the less than sign, and the date you can see here. If it is giving some date here, it would be here somewhere. You can see here it is the date, and it is coming in between these brackets. So the reason here why I added these signs, or why I give it the command that I want these things in between these signs, is that I can easily add some parsers and extract the exact data for the exact row in which I want that data to be pasted. So the next thing, okay, so it is giving the 6 articles here. You can see this one is the last one, and then I added this array. The reason why I added this array is to be so I can make each article separate and paste separately in each row. If I don't add this thing here, it will just paste all 6 articles in just one row, which I don't want. So for that I added this array here, so it will now separate all the other articles and make it separate in each row and paste it in the Google Sheet. And then after that I added the iterator. It is doing the same thing here, which is doing the array. And then here comes the parser. So I make a regex code in which I give the command to the ChatGPT that please make a regex code for me in which I want the data uh, in which it just um, gets the data in between the plus sign. So here it comes, and I added the pattern here, and then I mapped the result which is coming from here, and then for this parser I exactly same thing. I did the same thing here for the brackets, and you can see these signs here. These are also the regex signs for the post, and this is for the date here. So it will only take the data in between these signs. So for example, let's say this one, it will only take the data in between which is coming in between the plus sign, and this parser will take only data which is coming in between these brackets, and this parser will only take the data which is coming in between these signs, and this is doing the same thing here. So in the end, I added the sheet here. I added it manually, entered the ID of that separate sheet, and then I selected the columns. Selected the sheet name. So it is not the sheet name; it is the tab's name here. In like you want which tab you want to be selected, and then the data will go in that tab. And then after that I added the column here, how many column I want A to Z, and in column A I want the social media title. Now you will get to understand that why I added these parser here. So in column A I want the title of that article. So this parser is only taking the article's name because the article name is in between the plus signs, right? So it is just taking the article name. So I mapped it over here. It will now paste the article name here in the sheet, and then I added in the B column the 18 number parser, which is right here, and it is taking the data which is coming in between the bracket sign, and it will paste the URL over here because the URL is coming in between those brackets. And then for the third one, as you can see in the sheet, I want the social media post, and so for the social media post I made this parser and mapped it over here, and for the date I mapped it over here in the column D. And here you can see when I run that module, it gives this data in the sheet. You can see each article is in the different row, 1 2 3 4 5, and then the sixth one, and the article names are coming in this the A row and A column, and then the URLs are coming in the column B, and the post is coming in between the column C, and then the D is giving the date of the articles. So this is how you can separate all the data through make.com and extract the news articles or whatever you want. You can extract through the make.com. So I hope this video helps you a lot, and you learned a lot, and I hope you like this video as well. So see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.